Okay, this is going to work perfectly this time. I mean, I've got audio to start with, so that's a pretty good start, I think. You could see me. We could just pretend that the other thing didn't happen. Oh boy. Hello and welcome. It's been a day. It's been a morning. Now all I need is for the broadcast to, like, not be going out or something. Oh no, I can see it going out. Okay, this is good. This is a good sign. Hold that thought. May not be going out on YouTube. Oh, this could be a real mess of a stream here. Oh, it's working! Oh, sensational. Okay, there's a bit of a... Hold up. No, it's not working. It's absolutely not working. What is going on my YouTube channel then? You know what? Stuff it. It's not gonna work. We'll just be on Twitch today. Hello, Shin Protector Man. Hell, and then O afterwards. Hell, O. Good to see you. Pit Radio's connected. That's good. Shin Protector Man, it is good to see you. How are you? the thing I'm looking for? I'm looking for a particular setting in some window somewhere. Do you reckon I can find it? Oh, it is live on... Okay, it's somehow live on YouTube. I don't know how it happened. I'm not impressed about it, but it's there. Oh god, what a set of shenanigans. Happy accidents. Happy accidents. That's what they say. Oh my god, we're starting. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. My name's Triana. Welcome to the stream. Pit Radio is open. You can jump into Pit Radio if you want to chat live in real time because I am there now. We're over there. Hang on. It's working. Good. Just wanted to triple check it. So, what are we doing today? We've got Forza Horizon 5. We've got a bunch of games to get into. Well, they're the Discord sounds. It's not even that they're funny sounds. It's just like I can. So there's Pit Radio on in the Discord right now. Hey Ari, how you doing? Good to see you. Pit Radio's open, but I can like mute myself into that channel if I need to. Turbo Mustang is here as well. God, everyone's here. I love this. So what are we doing today? Let me get a close-up look at the screen here. Where do we want to start? Sorry, some of my friends run a podcast called Box of Neutrals, and we've got all of the sudden you have a gearbox full of neutrals. Sure. Okay. Okay. You've been busy? Where do we want to start here? Let me put the numbers up. Oh, I'm going to have to go here. Do we want number 1 for Off-Road Tour, number 2 for the Speed Zone, number 3 for Weather Perfect? So 1 or 3 are the seasonal championships. Do the PR stunts first? Okay. I want to be able to open things up a little bit more. So given that we can just like co-op speed zones, co-op championships, I figure why don't we just kind of have that as the way we do it now. So that's how I'm going to do it. This is Mercedes-Benz S2998. Okay. Let's get some game audio happening here. Oh, is it that bad? Is it Shin Protector Man? Surely it's not that bad. I mean, surely it's not that bad. Mercedes-Benz 998s. Yeah, I've got a Forza edition. That's perfect. Did I recognize it? Sorry, I was totally not looking. Lock me in, lock me out, lock me sideways. Is that a Eurovision lyric, or should I be doing some Googling? Should I be concerned? Should I be concerned about you, Ari? Is that what you're saying? Zoom, zoom. Whoa, Jesus. Okay, there's no grip on that at all. Okay. It just puts down so much force. It just instantly slides. Oh, bother. Now, it is a zone. Surely it can't be that hard, right? I mean, that was a hard right. It's the Georgia song. Oh, of course, of course. God, it's been such a blur of the Eurovision songs this year. There's been so much happening. so much happening. Okay, Mercedes-Benz S2998. Is this the wrong speed zone? Atlantis de Tula? $281.6. Okay. So 281.6. This is the right one? Okay, cool. It's just going to be very difficult by the look of it. Stefania, I'm happy for that song as well. I'm happy for Ukraine. It's going to be difficult for them to host the competition next year. But I think, given that UK decided, not Ukraine, UK, United Kingdom, decided to actually like care about the competition this year and enter like a good song. And they did the best they've done in years. You know, they came second, right? Maybe that should be the play, you know? Maybe the UK should get to host on behalf of Ukraine next year. I think that would be nice. You know what I mean?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
They can provide... the UK can provide, I think, a pretty safe space for the contestants. Oh, that's going to be cool. I didn't even know that was coming. Oh my god, the We Got Points. That was so funny. Because they never do, England. Because they never score highly. They never score well. And for a long time, they kind of thought, oh, well, it's just because nobody likes us. In fact, that wasn't the case. It wasn't that nobody liked them. It was just nobody liked the terrible songs they kept sending. This year, they sent a really good song. They got someone to promote it who knew how to promote it on, you know, on TikTok, and who was out doing lots of press interviews and had an engaged community. They sent a really good song, and shocker, they did really well with it. When in doubt, go flat out. I mean, good advice, but these corners and this steering kind of limit you from doing that. Oops. At the moment, yeah, I'm having fun. Is that likely to change soon? Am I going to stop having fun in a moment? You know what I think might be the play? Give me a Mercedes-Benz, but something like really under spec, and I'll just like level it up. Like this one, for example. This one could be cool. How are you, Shin Protector Man? How are you doing? Honestly, in terms of Eurovision, I'm more fascinated by the fact that there are 6 countries, I don't know if you heard this, that had their jury results overturned because of, quote, irregular voting patterns, end quote. By which they mean, you know, someone was trying to rig it. That was Colin McRae's quote, catchphrase. Which one? Having fun. You use the stock 4th edition CLK. See, the thing is... oh, thank you. Darian, welcome. Thanks for the follow. See, now we're at like a speed that I'm happy with. I just couldn't get the control I wanted with the other one. But here, I've got the speed I want. Oh, I just couldn't get it back on. Okay, this is not bad. This is not a bad start.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
This could be fine, actually. Oh, when in doubt, go flat out. Oh, of course. Okay. I feel like I should have known that. I feel like that's an important part of history. Oops. Whoa, threw it way too wide there. So 6 countries at Eurovision had their voting results for their juries overturned. So each country has to send or has to get 6 people who are their national jury, and then if for whatever reason the voting system breaks down, then the jury takes over 100% of their country's result. But otherwise, it only makes up for 50% of the result. And there were 6 countries, Azerbaijan, Georgia, who you mentioned, Ari, with that song, Romania, Poland, San Marino, and Montenegro, who all had irregular voting patterns from their juries. The people who were running overseeing the votes were like, that's sus. That's not right. That's suspicious. That's weird. And so they had all their votes overturned. You got to spend the day with your daughter? That's so cute. That's so cute. How is she doing? Now, as near as I can work out, 5 of those 6 countries, not Poland. Well, yeah, so 3 of those countries, Azerbaijan, Georgia, and the other one that I said, Romania. Those 3 absolutely. But San Marino in that mix is a weird one. Poland in that mix is a weird one. And got it. Got it. I knew I needed the extra grip. Okay, we're going to open up the thing. If you want to jump in and join, shoot me a message on Xbox Live. Someone already has, I think. Oh, it's just some random inviting me to something. Yeah, I'm probably not going to invite. I'm not going to accept your invites. So feel free to fling me a message on Xbox Live if you don't have me. If you do have me as a friend, you should be able to just straight up connect in. She's talking more, and she said car the other day. You were bursting with pride. She held up her Hot Wheels and said car. Aww. She's precious. She's a precious one. All right. Wait, I cleared the speed zone. What's the required speed? I hear a voice.
Wait, I sleep.
Oh, it's Ari. Just hearing. Yeah, okay. Hey, Ari. So Ari is listening so that everything is live. But she stays on mute. Okay, she stays very quiet. 281.6. What did I hit? You went to the park? Cute. Oh, there's a name I recognize. Hey, Logan. How you doing? Welcome in. So anyway, to the Eurovision thing, it is weird that those 6 countries in particular... Hey, Story Girl. How you doing? Those 6 countries were the ones that had their jury results overturned. Especially if you know Azerbaijan's rigged voting scandal from the mid-2010s that involved 5 of those 6 countries. Like, it's just suspicious, you know?
You have arrived
Yeah,
at
nowhere
your
near that.
destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Story Girl, it is so good to see you. How are you holding up? It's been a heavy couple weeks here in Australia with the discourse as we roll into the election. But to protect myself from it, I've already voted. So I don't have to think about the election anymore. I can just check out and look after my mental health. That's okay. All right, I see a message in here. Oh, there's Wolfshay. Forward boy. Invite to a game. What's your message say? Croissant. You got a new job? That's amazing. Congratulations. What's the job? Tell me all about it. Dashboard boy has joined Le Convoy. Oof. Holding up okay. Sufficiently rage-fueled as a general rule that Deeves the Deeve, who can't keep their mind off trans kids' genitals, isn't adding over much to the load. Yeah. Conveniently, so one of my favorite bands, some friends of mine, I think I can say friends of mine. I feel like we're on a level where I can call Jono and Heather friends. Not close friends, but we certainly travel in the same circles and know of each other. They are in a band called Cry Club, a queer bubblegum punk duo from Melbourne. And on Monday, they released a song called People Like Me, which is just the definition of
Arrived at your destination.
righteous queer rage. It's amazing. And it's been the soundtrack to my week. What's first? First up will be certainly one of the seasonal championships. I lost too much speed around that corner. You're the assistant manager for valet and facilities maintenance for parking at the international airport. That's amazing. So you got the job. I think you may have mentioned that you were going for a job recently. Is that the one you were telling me about? It must be. Congratulations. Hey, Charlotte. How you doing? Charlotte, I think you've got me in game. So if you have the game and you would like to join in, it's just open lobby today while we do the seasonal playground championships. But if not, feel free to fling me a message on Xbox Live and I'll send you an invite and we'll make it happen. Oof, yuck. Way off the road there. Yeah, why not? Why not? Hey, there's someone joining in now. Hello.
That and me.
Ah, it's Charlotte. Hello. Now, let me... There we go. We've got...
I got actually one of the game.
That's alright. Boot the game up. It's fine. The funny thing here is that Ari is typing in chat to say Charlotte with that, like, Ari, you're literally in voice comms. Like, you could just say it out loud if you wanted to. But it's okay. Good to have you here, Charlotte. How have you been?
You know, I'm fine. Still reading Umineko. Yeah, I'm still partway through chapters 2, part 6.
Nice. It's such a long read. Hey, like, you've been committed to that thing.
It's a good book.
Well, this is what you're saying. Let me just adjust your volume because I think you are just a little bit quiet on my end. All right, can you talk again for me, Charlotte? Charlotte, can you talk again for me, Charlotte?
Yeah, what up?
Ah, that's better. There we go. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, I can hear you now. Brilliant. Oof. Okay, so you can't shortcut directly through a tree. I'm shocked. Logan, how are you? It is really good to see you. Logan runs, now, what's the name of it? Oh god, Shin Protector Man's here as well. Hello. Logan runs, Friendly League Tournament, which is a casual League of Legends tournament online in Australia. Oh, hello.
What's that?
Logan is in the Twitch chat, I think. But also, we see each other around at events like Fortress, like when I was down for the what's it called? The McLaren Formula One Grand Prix challenge. He was like running that. Shin may have to turn on Discord noise suppression. Screaming in the background. Casual bit of screaming. I mean, normally, I'm all here for the screaming. I just don't want whoever is in the background to feel like they have to stop screaming to avoid being heard. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. I'm also in game now.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do this speed zone, because I feel like I've been close to it. Nah. What you hear, Turbo? All right, let's just do some races while we got some people here. Now, were there any more invites that I had to send? Who's in this lobby?
Join.
Ari, that Ford boy, Charlotte, you were booting up, right?
Now I'm like in the game. I'm like in the game world now.
Okay, cool. Well, feel free to connect in when you're ready, and then we'll we'll do some racing.
On how do I do that?
Uh,
Friends, players, yeah. I don't know how to do this.
What's your Xbox username? I feel like I've got you.
I'll just do. Whoops, wrong button.
F1 is going to race in Miami. I thought they did race there on the weekend. What was the race that was there on the weekend? I heard it was messy. There you are. Hey, yo, Charlotte. Invite to game. And I'm going to click.
Oh, gee. Oh my god, I hit F. I think I hit feedback again.
I think you're in. I think it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
There you go. It says join the convoy.
Where are you?
It doesn't matter because now we're all here. I can just click and decide where we're going to go. Now, do we want to do first off-road tour, which is B700 buggies, or weather perfect, which is C600 pickups and 4x4s?
The second one.
The second one? Let's jump in here first.
I picked number 3.
Perfect. Let's do that one. Co-op, convoy only. Love that for us. I'm going to assume I have a car to contribute in this.
Yeah, I have no idea if I have the right car for this.
Hopefully I have a car for it.
Should be fine then. Whoop, that Ford boy has joined the
Maybe.
session. Ari has joined the session. Everyone's in.
At the game.
All
I
right.
have one car. Okay, yeah.
I think it's so it's like off-road, I think. It's off-road and 4x4, Ari.
All of my cars are stock.
I have one car in stock.
What do I want to go here? I'm going to go that one. You got...
I'm going to go with the Raptor.
Nice. Turbo, you got Watch F9? I don't even know what that means.
He's going to go watch Fast and Furious 9.
Oh, you got to watch. Okay, I'm with it now. I get it now. How was that? I remember seeing like posters and billboards for it kind of as we were coming out of lockdown. It was like the first film that was out as Melbourne was coming out of lockdown. It was very, very strange.
That whole movie series just has way too much retcon in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen it beyond like
Wait, which film?
the first film. This is the Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen that,
Once you get past like the 5th movie, you kind of it goes all over the place.
I mean, I guess understandable. I don't imagine that they
Yeah.
planned on creating, you know.
They didn't plan on creating more than 3.
Yeah, and yet, people are still buying tickets to them.
I mean, I'm not going to watch it.
If they can keep the stunts going, that's fine by me.
Yeah. Vin Diesel's head is just way too shiny for me to not look at it.
It's like a tractor beam just pulling you into the cinema.
Yeah.
What's your read on Top Gun? Because that's coming back soon. There's a new Top Gun film.
Did it not already come out already? It's been like...
Oh, in Australia, it's coming out end of May, I think.
Like, I feel like it... Like, I don't know. I feel like people stopped talking... Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, I feel like the whole conversation happened, like, 2 years ago about Top Gun 2.
Yeah, and they held it off, but then just like
Yeah.
last week or the week before, Lady Gaga put out a song that was like the song from the soundtrack. Oh, someone rolled it, and then I hit the
ouch.
ditch.
Oh god, I'm going a bit wide.
A heavy vehicle like this is alright on the downhill. Just carry it.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga put out a song a couple weeks ago that was like the song from the Top Gun soundtrack, and it sounds exactly like the same song from the 80s. Oh, sorry, Charlotte. I nearly binged, but then I didn't.
Why does Tom Cruise just not age? Why is that allowed?
I don't know.
That's the secret of Scientology.
I don't know if we can say that.
That's true.
Happy for
I
him.
don't think we can. I don't know.
Happy if it, please hold your messages. Because I probably won't read them if you send them. Yeah, no.
Oh fuck.
What? Nothing to do. Oh, jeez, I hit a wall. Sorry.
We are not doing it right points-wise.
You know what, though? I think... oh, now my screen's frozen. That's good. Sorry, Charlotte. That was me not being able to see because my screen froze for 5
I'm
full
gonna try and
seconds.
slow them down.
What were we saying just a moment ago?
Top Gun.
Who's this? Look out, Charlotte. Is someone right behind you?
Oh boy.
Did that work? Do we get enough points?
I'm not sure.
I tried slowing them down by the ramp so they would be forced to just like halt. Yeah, it didn't work.
Sorry, say something again, Shin Protector Man. I'm just adjusting some audio here.
Croissant?
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes, they are.
Did you have a croissant today or something?
No, but I wish I did.
I mean, I recommend it. Big vouch for a croissant. Turbo says, re Fast and Furious 9, I just want to say how awfully unrealistic the stunts were. I actually got mad because they managed to break the laws of physics. There's so few people who get mad when people break the laws of physics.
I just love when people break the laws of physics. It's my favourite.
It's rare, right? It's very rare.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, they've been doing that for the past like 4 or 5 movies. You should stop getting mad.
Yeah, didn't they... Was that the one where they took out a plane with a car, or am I thinking of a different one?
Yep, that's... Yeah, they took a Pontiac Fiero from like the 90s and strapped a rocket to it.
I just feel like when we get to the point where they're doing that as a stunt, I don't think we have the right to complain about realism anymore. We all saw that and went, okay, that's the franchise now. It's gone from like
that's
the
still
attempted
more realistic
the
than
attempted
that car
realism
from
of the
last movie having that long of a gear ratio going in reverse.
Yeah. We've gone from the attempted realism of the first film, and now it's just intentional. It's refuge in audacity, if we're using a TV tropes term.
True.
It's rule of cool is what it is. If you're familiar with... Is anyone a TV tropes kind of person?
I'm vaguely familiar with it, but I
Yeah.
don't like know them.
God, I used to read that website almost daily, and then I'm like, this is ruining my life. I need to stop. And then I found a tab called TV
Which just
tropes.
means you can't watch any movies anymore.
Yeah.
You're not noticing them all.
Yeah, or any kind of media that's referred to on it. And often it would be like obscure television shows. It's good to get ideas for writing, though. Tropes are not bad, they're just...
Well, they're tropes for a reason.
Yeah.
They were good at some point. They worked.
True. Very
Oh,
true.
crap.
We are smashing this, by the way. Look at this.
Yeah, this one's good. I like your turquoise Lambo.
Oh, thank you. I know you said turquoise, but I, for some reason, thought you said twerk boys, and I was like, what? I was very confused.
Right.
I was very confused, and then I realized, oh, hang on, turquoise, yeah. Oh,
Oh.
Jesus. We were doing well.
How did that taste?
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Not great. And because of that, we're now going to lose.
Wait, yeah. We can come back.
I'm going to catch up to number 8, which should at least give us a 50-point lead.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get second as well. That should
Okay,
put us...
got a 50-point lead now. If I can take out these next kind of one
Yeah,
or
we're
two...
good now.
We're good? Okay, cool.
Oh no, that's a shed. Shed has been avoided.
All good. Oh yeah, I see the shed now. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like the placement. Turbo says, I would not send a Fiero to space. That car is literally a death trap on wheels. I'm going to be real with you though. Anytime anyone is
sorry.
sending anything to space, it's going to be a risk. I think it's a risky thing to do, sending anything to space.
But it's so cool. Space
Oh,
elements.
how did we end up on 1,650 points?
We did.
It says so for me.
It says 1200 to me.
It said,
Oh
That's
yeah, I'm
15.
looking at the stream. It said that.
that's bizarre. All right, so it comes down to the last round then. In classic Forza Horizon style. It's a glitch in the Matrix, says Turbo. You're exactly right. I mean, there's another film, isn't it? All right, I think we've got this one.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be the Matrix if there wasn't a glitch in it.
That's the whole point of the Matrix,
Literally
isn't
built
it?
on glitches, yeah.
Yeah. No news from Durex, sorry. Very sorry to tell you. Howdy, Speed Demon. Howdy. Oh, nice. You're the chosen one, Turbo? I'm going to make a really obvious statement, right? Off of something I did yesterday. Do you know how weird it feels? Like how much better your car runs when you put petrol in it?
That is apparent, yes.
Isn't that wild? Oh, that's
Yeah.
alright, Speed Demon. It's always good to see you in chat anyway. How you been? I hope you're okay. Go, Ari. Sneaky. Just working? Well, hang in there. So, Turbo, congrats on the new job. I had a job interview this week. And I didn't realize, like, I had forgotten how stressful job interviews can be. God, those things can really mess with your head, you know what I mean? I think it went well. Like, I'm optimistic, but I'm still not, you know, holding out all the hope in the world. You know what I mean? It's that weird kind of, well, I hope I get it, but did what I could. That sort of attitude. Is that weird to have? Is my weekly challenge working? I haven't got there yet, Speed Demon. Yeah, is that a weird kind of energy to bring out of a job interview?
What if you don't hope to get it? You can't be disappointed.
I mean, I'm hopeful. But it's more like a, well, I've done what I can. Just let go and hope it happens, you know?
We're getting progressively better. We got 1700s up.
Yeah, this is good. I'm just behind 5th. Just behind 4th. Just behind 3rd. Nearly 2nd.
Wow.
What the hell happened at the end there?
Nothing. It was normal.
Gave me 4th. Oh, it was like jumping them all around. You'll see it on the stream in a sec.
Oh yeah.
That was an epileptic
We
fit
got
right
1900
there.
that time.
Good win. Ari with the win.
I don't like the flickering cars at the end that you see in
No, it's
the
really,
finish line. It's weird.
yeah, it's disorienting and also,
Unpolished.
yeah. Ari says, one pro tip I recently learned from pros, hence the name pro tip, go wide before wide turns so you kind of go into them straight.
Did you know GamePro invented the word pro tip?
No, but that sounds right.
I don't think those are pro. I don't think that's just general knowledge. It makes sense.
Oh, you mean shape turn? Oh, sharp turns? Hey, thank you for the follow. Someone whose graphic is behind that. Flynn82. Flynn82 lives. Or lives. Flynn,
Words are
welcome
words.
in.
Words are hard.
They are. It's very difficult. Flynn, welcome in. My name's Triana. I'm from Melbourne in Australia. I play racing games, and that's what I'm doing today. Jumping on Forza Horizon 5. I am going to have to do like a Mario Kart stream soon. When I get a spare moment. No, I don't think so. Speed Demon, are you joining today? I think he said he was at work, so he can't.
My game is weird. I can't turn. I can't cut around. I can't accelerate.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
My
the
the
car's
same.
just
same.
rolling.
I'm also locked.
Like that's just okay. Good.
I
Well, if
am-
it's happening to everyone, then it makes me
yeah, it'll drop us all in a moment.
fine.
Sorry, girl.
I can't open the menu or anything.
Yeah, it's just taking a minute to load us in. Story Girl says, hard's a word.
The hards is word.
Speed Demon will be in next week. Oh, that's good to hear. Ooh. What are we going to choose here? The Chola or the Illumicraft? I reckon the Illumicraft. Better acceleration, better launch, negligible speed.
I would use the Exocet if you have the Exocet.
You know what? I probably did, but I think it was on like the next
Oh, you probably
grade
had the
up.
4s edition, maybe.
Yeah, I think I've got like the A800. Ari is restarting the game. Can we? Oh, we'll do the first race maybe, but like drop out so that
Yep.
so that Ari can jump in because she just has to restart. Get a bit of experience on race number 1, but Exocet you reckon is the play? I'll be able to jump back
Yeah.
in an Exocet. That's an amazing emote, Shin Protector Man. Like a wiggly
Yes.
worm. I rate it. I really rate it. Strong
What other ones do
stuff.
I have? Oh,
I
this
can
is one
drive
as well.
around, but like, there's something obviously happening. That's weird.
Ah, no, I missed the start. I was too busy being with worms.
The thing is, I think if I get an... This is not bad on its own. I think if I get an Exocet, will I have to like tune it down from 800 to 700?
Okay, the Exocet was a bad idea. It had some weird. It has weird turning physics.
King Rattlesnake, welcome in. Thanks for the follow.
Once you go past 100 miles an hour, it feels like the steering's about to snap.
Ari used Exocet. Okay, I'm quitting out. I'm quitting the championship.
Okay.
Hold on a sec.
Of course you can. Hello, welcome in. I'm just trying to work out why the like follow alerts are appearing behind my camera. It's very odd.
What was the class restriction for that race just then?
It was B700.
D class. Okay.
No,
I'm gonna restart the game.
now you can't word, says Speed Demon.
Oh, it's because my Exocet was rear-wheel drive, and I don't like doing rear-wheel drive on the dirt.
I've got
Makes sense.
an Exocet at A800. I might Are they one of the ones you can buy? I mean, we'll find out, but
I think so. Yeah.
excuse me for a moment. I'm just going to disappear for a sec, but I'll be back. Hold on one sec. Okay, it's not going to work. It's not going to do the thing I wanted it to do. Okay, the follow's just going to have to come through in the background.
That
Hello?
one's an emote of a man's face being stroked by a thumb.
Yeah. He's getting a pat. It's a head pat. And so you did good. Car type, and it's an off-road.
I think it's UTVs
Oh yes. Sorry.
or buggies or something.
Buggies is the one. Absolutely. There are only 2 things to
They all
choose
look
from.
like scaffolding panels.
No,
still.
unlimited buggies.
Oh, that's the one.
Exocet off-road. I'll buy this one.
So that was the difference is it's got unlimited scaffolding.
Yeah. I mean, a very important difference, apparently.
Back in the game also.
Exset. Exset. Is there a way to like fine tune the colors?
Press X when you're out of that color selection thing. Oh,
I know
I
you
don't
can-
think you can fine tune the colors from when you buy it. To buy it first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, buy it. It's weird that something would be in one menu but not in an identical menu.
Very true.
Okay, I've purchased it now. And now I've got to add the paint. Bloody hell. Why would that not be an option before now?
These are all kind. Man.
Now, Ari has also nominated a tune for the Exocet, which I will jump on. 819. Very good number.
Sure, I'll get it.
604 120. I can't tell you much more about 819 except to say those who know know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, search share code 819 604 120.
Ah,
This is apparently a goated tune for the Exocet. Whoop. Hey. Oh, I follow LA9, so that probably would have shown up in my thing anyway. Oh, well, glad I found it. For those who followed who can't chat, it's all right. 10 minutes and then you'll be able to. It just kind of is a little bit cautious about new visitors. But welcome in. It's great to have you here. My name's Triana. We're kind of open lobbying here. If you'd like to join, let me know and we can just jump you in. There's like an Xbox Live account that you can follow and we'll send out invites from there. Is everybody ready?
Give me a second.
no, I'm downloading the tune still.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this does feel like a bit of a monster, to be perfectly honest with you. Acceleration's a little bit slow. Ari's rejoined,
Kinda.
but I think
Alright, there we go.
the top speed is going to matter more.
The wheels are sick.
Yeah, I love the wheels.
I see what you mean. Fourth seems kind of sluggish.
Yeah. Even 7.
Okay.
There shouldn't be a seventh.
It feels like there's
Why is there 10?
very little difference between 5th and
I never put in a gearbox that's more than 7.
Can you
Because at
let
that
me
point
back
you're
to the-
having extra gear ratios and adding weight for the sake of adding weight.
yeah, it's an
weird.
odd one. And I don't think
They
they're
should've
tuned
never
very
put in-
well.
They should have never put in a 10 speed. It was very weird.
While we wait for everyone to connect back into the session,
Can you
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
re-invite
need
you.
invite as well.
invite me? Yeah.
Yeah. Ari, you're very sweet. Thank you. Oh, wow. All credits on the wheel spins there. Did it do the colorful logo thing?
Colourful logo thing.
Oh, no. It's talking
you
to
could-
Ari. There you go.
Which is in the corner.
There we go. It's doing it now. Who is in the... So we got Ari and we got me. Let's grab...
Do you need another croissant?
I could do with just a singular croissant at the moment. I don't... Why is it telling me to start a party? I don't want to start a party.
There you go.
What I would really love is like lobby codes so that we don't have to go through all this rigmarole on stream. We can just say, here you go. That'd be incredibly useful.
Private sessions would be nice.
Yeah.
You know, Forza, that thing that we had 2 games ago that you never wanted to add back.
Not invite to a party. Sorry, it says invite to a party, but I'm not in a party. How do I get out of the party? Leave party. Alright, I've sent out the invite.
Now we just gotta wait for Forza to, you know, Forza.
And you know what they say? Forza's gonna Forza.
Yeah. I know that it's supposed to be pronounced Forza, but my tongue just won't do that.
You know what it is? It's all of the watching, like, Americans talk about the game. Because that's how they pronounce it.
That's my issue. I'm not watching enough Italians play the game.
Oh, mate, if you wanted to see Italians talking, you should have watched Eurovision this morning. Iconic. And also, bafflingly, Mika. You know the singer of like, Grace Kelly and Love Today?
Yep.
Turns out, a couple years ago, he became the host of The X Factor in Italy. So he learned Italian so he could host it.
Huh.
And when it came to be like, well, we got to find someone to host the Eurovision because we got to host it in Italy, they were like, well, Mika can talk. Let's get Mika. Mika's your
Yeah,
favorite singer? Alright.
I don't think you did go past 5th in this thing.
No.
122 seems to be its max.
I want to try a different tune real quick.
Yeah. All of the tunes I've been downloading have 10 speeds and 9 speeds, and that's just not rally.
Oh, We Are Golden is great, Ari. We Are Golden's a great song. I see why he went with, like, Love Today and Grace Kelly and, what's the other one? Happy Ending. I mean, Happy Ending was absolutely that song, you know? Even this other tune I've found is not amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's try this one. Oh, I like this one.
Which one is it? Who made it? Is it the
trying to test out the top speed now.
Teniente? Is it Adam 50p?
That's the one.
Adam 50p?
Tip Top's the one. Good on you, mum. That's the one.
Good reference for the Australians there. Oh, I feel like this is better. Yeah. There were so many rainbow flags, sorry. I mean, there often are, but like, it felt like there were a lot this year. And a lot of people who were not from Ukraine but who had Ukrainian flags. All right, we ready to start?
Sure.
I think 3 of us already. I don't know the fourth person.
That's a good point, Ari. Maybe they figured that there was already... I mean, he's only got a limited amount of time to perform in. So I guess you got to pick, like, the absolute most well-known songs. Although there was one song in the middle that I hadn't heard. I don't know if it was, like, his new one or... Okay, I'm comparing the Exocet to the Illumicraft that I already had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Exocet is better in handling but worse in acceleration. Worse in launch.
I never look at the actual like Forza stats.
Better in braking. Alright, I'll have a
I
go
only,
at the...
I only compare figures like weight and power.
See, I don't know what the figures mean.
Oh. See, but the ratings are just like they're subjective.
Latest single from this year, Yo-Yo. Yeah, that was the one. What was the lyric? Like, I want you to use me like a yo-yo. Was that the lyric I heard? I feel like that was the lyric I heard. And I don't even think it was the worst lyric that I heard across the weekend.
Maybe that's just the lyric you wanted to hear.
Well, you should have heard this one from the Latvian song. Did you see any of the semi-finals? I take it from that silence that's a no.
I didn't watch Eurovision.
All right. So, the Latvian entrant, like, won through the Latvian, like, national selection. They have, like, a reality show that determines who the winner is. Like, or the public vote to decide. And it won through, and almost immediately, the European Broadcasting Union was like, you can't bring that song.
Well, okay, the handling on this thing is weird. Like, it's very snappy and
Yeah.
wants to kill the driver. I thought it was just before because it was rear-wheel drive. But
No.
maybe it's just the car.
It's just a fun thing to drive. And by fun, you know, risky.
Constantly.
I certainly wouldn't drive one IRL, let me tell you. But also, I don't know where I would ever get my hands on one to be able to drive it. So the European Broadcasting Union, like, as soon as the song, like, won through the Latvian selection, was like, you absolutely can't sing that song. It's a family show. That lyric
Do not like
is not appropriate, right?
think.
So his solution was, okay, I won't sing the lyric. When it gets to that word that you don't like, I'm just going to take the microphone away from my face and not sing the word. Can't say fairer than that, right? And European...
What was the word they didn't like?
So the lyric was... So keep in mind, the song is called Eat Your Salad.
Okay.
Okay. Opening lyric, because it's about him and, like, his... Because he's a vegan. He's encouraging people to be really thoughtful about what they do, and, you know, if you eat vegan food, it'll help save the planet or whatever. Opening lyric, right? So, like, a little musical intro, some guitar, some horn section. Instead of meat, I eat veggies and pussy.
Insane.
Still meat either way, you know.
Anyway, and so then, like, it follows up with, I like them both fresh and juicy or something. And so instead, what he's saying was, instead of meat, I eat veggies, and then, like, held the mic up in the air so he didn't have to sing it, right? And what that resulted in was every single person in the stadium who was aware of what the lyric was
just
shouting
yelling
out the
out.
word in its place. So you just had a stadium full of people shouting the word instead.
That's counterproductive. I think that's worse than what it was going to be.
I feel the same. I feel the same. Well, I've spun this again. This is a disaster.
It's a horrible vehicle.
I might, if we miss out, if we lose, I'm not going to quit out, but whoops, I've lost it again. If we lose
Has
in
the
straight
turning
sets,
of a razor scooter.
I'm going to switch to the other one.
Yeah, same.
But let's see how we go with the Exocet first. Because the Exocet bangs in the A800. Like, it's great in that category.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did you spin it as well?
And then I missed the checkpoint, and then I went behind the barrier.
Oh boy.
That's right, at the back is where the cool kids hang out anyway.
Yeah, we're all at the back of the bus. Chucking shit at the kids in front of us. Being like, hey, come on, what are you gonna do? We're at the back of the bus, we're the cool kids.
Ari's just the bus driver.
Plowing us off the edge of a building, off the edge of a cliff.
Like groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah, absolutely like Groundskeeper Willie.
Wait. No, it wasn't. The bus driver was Otto, wasn't it?
It was Otto. I feel like there was an episode where Groundskeeper Willie had to take over and drive, though.
Yeah, no, that was the one where he plowed the bus off of the bridge, and they had to swim. And that was the episode where they had the Lord of the Flies parody.
That's right.
That's the one.
Ari says, "Did you press B to thank the bus driver?" If I do that, it's going to change my camera angle.
I press Y in GTA to thank the bus driver.
I pressed the down key to thank the bus driver in Fortnite, Ari. Ba-da-dee-ba-ba-da-boo.
I have too many friends that I've added on Xbox, so whenever I just want to cut down on some people, I just go to the Fortnite tab and press block.
What's wrong with Fortnite?
Nothing. Everything.
Fortnite's good fun, and Ari plays Fortnite now as well.
Well, no, I've just found that there's a connection between people on my friends list that I don't talk to anymore and people that play Fortnite.
Well, because you blocked them all, or?
That may be the reason.
I feel like that would probably contribute.
See, I'd probably play it for the aspect of the characters that they've added to the game, but the fact that I have to pay $15 some odd for every single character is not on.
Yeah, that's why I go for like the
just
battle
want to play
passes.
as Rick and Morty without spending $30.
Well, Rick was a battle pass thing, so I don't think you can play as Rick anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Gives me an excuse to burp without saying excuse me.
I was doing the line from the show. It's okay. I'm doing an impression. Don't yell at me.
You spewed on my dog!
Is that a quote from Rick and Morty? Because I have not seen the show.
No.
Okay.
Sounds like what would happen in that situation.
Okay, cool. I just had to double check, just in case, because again, it sounded like it could have been a quote, you know?
It could have been, yeah. They want to hire me, they can. Except they wouldn't use the word spew, because I don't think that's a word that they use. Probably just an Aussie thing.
They could put an Aussie character in.
Yeah, they would, but they would do, you know, that good old crocodile teeth on the hat with the corks stuff.
Well, Crocky
The
Dingo,
Simpsons.
how are
Have
you
you ever-
doing today, matey?
Oh, I see you've played Knifey Spoony before.
I reckon that may be one of my most quoted Simpsons quotes.
Oh, I see you played Knifey Spoony before.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single Simpsons quote that I would use more than that one.
God. I laughed at that repeatedly.
Which thing?
I see you played Knifey Spoony before.
Oh, yeah. And it's so easy to, like, work into conversations as well.
It's anything requiring anything talking about cutlery.
Yeah. And most people use cutlery pretty much every day. I mean, I know a few people who don't. But, you know, they've got, you know, a certain situation going on. But most people do.
Are fingernails cutlery?
No.
Funny.
I mean,
I
it
think
depends.
they
If
are.
you hold them up and you're like, that's not a knife, that's your fingertip, and then you can say it, I guess that works.
I mean, if that's the case, anything that's just that's not a, that's a blank, that works. That expands it even from just cutlery. I don't think we're doing too good.
No, I just got overtaken by the car in ninth because my car's not going fast enough.
Oh, damn it. Well,
Ari says, I got 8 wins in a row last week with 3 other friends in Fortnite Zero build. That is solid. I think I've maybe got 2 wins in a row once. Twice, maybe.
I think we might go to the Lumicraft.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. I mean, look, let's just finish strong and take whatever XP we can.
I mean, but no, because then we're going to have to do a third race anyway with these vehicles.
Well, no, because we didn't win the first round.
No, we didn't. And this is the second round, which means it's going to force us to do the third one.
No, because we're not going to win either round, so it'll be 0-2.
No, but they still make you do the third one, I think.
No, they don't.
No? Okay. I knew they exit out the third race if you win the first 2. I didn't know it does the opposite if you don't.
Mhm.
That's no fun.
It's a bit of a mercy kill, but I'm kind of not mad about it. And I've spun the car.
It's funny, for an off-road vehicle, it feels really good on the road.
Yeah.
Once it goes off-road is when it goes haywire.
And, like, definitely fun to drive. But
If you have a
just
death wish.
not competitive, it feels like. Oh, Ari. Sweet, innocent Ari.
100 points.
Yeah, look, not ideal for me either. Who's that with the toast, with the mustache on it?
Me?
That's, like, pretty high up in the unlocks, isn't it?
Don't think so. It's my second one that I've got. The first one obviously being the Stig helmet that everyone gets.
Yeah. Alright, let me, rejoin it.
I want to get the ghost.
The ghost?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
ghost.
yes. Let me bring it up
It's
so
the
I can
hardest
see
one
it.
to unlock.
Horizon.
Let me bring it up. Yeah, that one. What's this? Oh, bank a total of 5 mil skill score in Horizon Open. Okay. Because I got grand opening, which is just the Stig helmet, and I
Alright,
got
I'm gonna go to the Lumicraft now.
the flower, but I didn't get the other one. All right, I'm just gonna be back in like 60 seconds. I'm just gonna grab a water bottle.
Okay.
Really good job from me there. Truly some of my best work. Filled up a water bottle, left it out on the counter. Hello, welcome in. Truly
What's up?
some of my best work there. I filled up this giant water bottle.
Hello, Starshine.
And then
The
I
Earth says hello.
filled up a giant water bottle, left it on the counter.
Hello to the other drivers whilst you wait.
So I couldn't drink it because it was on the counter. Someone get out of the menu. Is someone in a menu?
Yeah, I'm in the menu. Hold on.
Oh, is that what causes this state? This beautiful no overlay state. There we go. All right, Illumi Class 10 Illumi Craft race car. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Follow up to the Eurovision jury results, right? So, friend of the stream, Grim Recapper, looked up the stats for semi-final 2, remembering Azerbaijan qualified through semi-final 2. Azerbaijan is a country, he says, that's been busted rigging the votes before in these exact countries. And they got 0 televotes in semi-final 2. And still qualified. 0 televotes, but somehow managed to get through. Which means they were all from the jury. So the jury was clearly... Then the person who would announce the results for Azerbaijan said, I was just about to announce that the jury awarded 12 points to Ukraine, but the leadership suddenly said they had no connection, then announced that 12 points went to the UK. Hello! That's very interesting.
Someone was paid fat stacks.
There was certainly some fat stacks going somewhere, that's what I'll say. Alright. Well, this already feels much better, this car.
Yep.
It feels a little bit more balanced, a little bit higher up, that's for sure.
Now we can't get bullied by Ari anymore.
No, you'll have to go back to the way it normally is with everyone else bullying Ari. Isn't that right, Ari? Ari is not having a second of this bullying. It's okay. Ari likes being bullied by me. It's okay. She's
Why are you the only
still
person who gets the
beeping the horn. What was that? Sorry.
Why are you the only person who gets the bully, Ari?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have that level of insight into Ari's mind. I'm sure one day she'll happily share with the class, but until then, we'll all just have to look on and wonder what is going on inside that head.
It's like when someone opens a pack of Eclipse Chewy Mints. Non-sponsor. Please sponsor.
Hashtag not sponsored. What happens when someone opens a packet of Eclipse Chewy Mints?
Everyone wants one.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought I was maybe missing a meme or something. I was about to ask some questions, but okay.
People have too many questions.
Go forward, boy. Oh, King of the Court getting aggressive with that forward boy.
Why are so many of your cars turquoise?
Well, it's just my brand color. I don't know if you can see on the stream, but I've got like this kind of accent color around my camera box.
I guess so.
It's just my
Didn't it used
color.
to be like a luminescent purple and red?
No.
When you used to wear the wig? Sorry, the not wig.
Oh yeah.
Thought it
Well,
was
there was okay. There was like a whole mix of colors in that era.
I'm still betrayed by the wig.
I'm very sorry. I mean, I'm not, but I mean, I don't need to wear it now because I've got real long hair.
Just the issue was that I thought it washed my hair.
I bet you probably think that the women around you who wear very little makeup are like, wow, I love the way you wear no makeup. When in fact, they've got like a face full of makeup, but it's just done in a really subtle way so you don't realize.
Probably.
Yeah, no, I don't wear it anymore, but there was that kind of awkward. The thing is, right, if you've never worn a wig before, they are hot and heavy, and not in a good way. Always like feels like a hat that you're wearing, and then quite often, sometimes they're itchy. They need a lot of maintenance. It's
Do you have like a wig stand for it?
Yeah, just over there, just out of shot of the camera. Whether it's still sitting on the wig stand is another question.
You threw it out, didn't you?
No, it's like it could have just fallen off, like been knocked over, because it's only like a polystyrene
Yeah.
kind of stand. And so because the wig
Like
is
a mannequin head.
yeah, and because the wig is very heavy, it's just gonna knock it over. I'm sure it's somewhere over there. Anyway,
It was like a curtain for your head.
sorry. What was that?
It was like a curtain for your head.
Yeah, it was. It was exactly like a curtain for my head. So,
Oh, great.
are we frozen?
I'm just on like a
Game
dark
crash.
grey screen.
Fast traveling to destination. Don't make me do it again.
I'm gonna log off briefly just to have dinner.
Oh,
for
wait,
this
wait,
one.
it's working for me. It's working for me.
Doing
My game
things.
crashed.
Oh, your game crashed? Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm just gonna log off for dinner
Okay.
briefly.
Okay, chat
Bye.
soon.
what's going on?
There was a crash at Charlotte's End, so she's out for the second race. It's just Arietti and you and me.
That was bad grammar.
It was. If I'd thought about it, well, I didn't pay attention to how many people there were in the group. I thought I had extra people, and then I panicked. Sorry. That's the way.
We like it.
DMCA. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm sorry about that. Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, you're not, because you did it again.
That was just the rhythm, it wasn't
I'm
the
pretty
words.
sure we'll be fine. I don't think it'll be an issue. How's it gonna look? The person who invented that song sues small-time streamer on Twitch for singing along to the song for 5 seconds. Like, can you imagine the headlines?
No. Mass ban. You've been swatted by Guy Sebastian.
Okay, first of all, Guy Sebastian did not sing that song.
No, but he made a cover and it was superiorly better.
Did he?
Yeah.
When?
10 years ago.
I gotta say, I was not that familiar with Guy Sebastian's work from 10 years ago.
I mean, most of Guy Sebastian's work is from 10 years ago, so
You
you
know,
should.
you'd be surprised. You know it was 10 years ago. Bloody Battle Scars.
Yeah, that's my point, exactly.
Sorry, I'm gonna ask Google a question. So if you have a Google device nearby, it's gonna answer this. Hey Google, did Guy Sebastian release Battle Stars?
Stars. It was 2011.
Sorry, it just Google was a little bit quiet. Hey Google, can you set your volume to 90%?
I know his X Factor win was in like 2009,
That was 2003.
I think.
This is gonna be really loud. I'm really sorry. Hey Google, when did Guy Sebastian release Battle Scars?
Battle Scars is probably one of his best songs. Oh, okay, 2012.
Hey Google, set your volume to 5%. Hey, thank you for the follow. Versatile. Welcome in. It's great to meet you. My name's Triana.
Wait, it's versatile? Not versatile?
Well, no, it's Versatile 021.
Really?
We've got a lot of follows today. A lot more than normal. I don't know what's changed.
Don't know.
It's very unusual. I mean, I'm not against it.
I
It's great to have you here.
doubt you would.
I think there's like a 10-minute timer before you can chat, but I'd love to chat to you once you've caught up with kind of how we roll.
That's a big hesitant thing
Yeah, well, I mean,
I have whenever I follow someone.
just to,
I really don't like that 10-minute thing.
well, no, but it's just because there are a lot of hate raids going around at the moment, so it's just out of
Yeah.
an abundance of caution, you know?
Yeah. That happens to a lot of LGBT streamers as well.
It happens. So just hold your horses. 10 minutes you'll be able to chat. And I'd love to hear from you. We were chatting about Eurovision today because that result just came out. Horses are held. Hey, Alfresco. Welcome in. How you doing? My screen like froze for about 10 seconds during this race, so I like crashed up. So
Oh, do we get points?
no. Like the stream crashed for
Okay.
it. Like the game is
Oh,
still
okay.
working, but that's why I'm so far behind. UK didn't win. Y'all did so well. Yo, can we talk about how well the UK did? Holy shit. Like and what a concept, you know? Like the UK sent a really good song this year. A really good song. Team Blue wins.
Yay.
There we go. Just double checking that it is set to 10 minutes. There we go.
Now we spins.
Got the car. Last year we got 0 points because just political bull. Yeah, but what was last year's song though? Because from memory, last year's song was not great.
Do we want to do the co-op championships?
Yeah, was that not what we were doing?
Well, I don't have it. I don't. No, we were doing the off unlimited buggy. It's just that.
Oh, well, I've already finished because that's Horizon Tour.
Yeah. Oh, you done that already?
Yeah, I'd already done that, so I wasn't gonna redo it. But we can do some online racing later if that would help.
There's that C8 event labs thing. I think that might be solo only though.
Yeah.
I've done everything multiplayer wise.
Let's jump into the trial
If you
then.
haven't done the trial yet, yeah, I can trial.
Okay, scoreboard for the UK. Actually, what I need is participating countries. Grand final. The UK's song in 2021 was Embers by James Newman. Oh, there you go. And Alfresco just said it. James Newman, lovely guy. Embers, bit of a stinker of a song. But this year they went, hey, what if we just sent a really good song? Like, let's just send a really good song with a really charismatic singer who can engage with fans on TikTok and be entertaining and be charming in interviews. Let's send him. And then suddenly y'all did really well. And in 2019, people said Michael Rice is Bigger Than Us was about Brexit, so they didn't get much points. Yeah. I mean, I guess. But you got to look back to when the UK were releasing, like, that song by Electro Velvet. Was it Electro Velvet? That was not a good song. Going back to, like, the first time I watched Eurovision as a kid was 2003. And the UK's artist was Gemini. They sent a song called Crybaby. That was not a good song. And they were scored 0 points. And that was when it was, like, there were no semi-finals. And you could just do whatever you liked. Because everyone made the grand final.
Eurovision was the year that I was born.
Oh, Jesus. What am I going to go here?
This is the trial.
Yeah, this is the trial, Ari.
So what is like the Eurovision? What constitutes a country to be able to go?
So you have to be a member of the European Broadcasting Union, which means there are a few different rules around it. Essentially, you have to be committed to having a news bulletin on air that runs year round that shares real news and not fake news, that is committed to the principles of journalism and independence, that sort of thing. So a lot of the time it's like public broadcasters from their countries. They so you
So
have
like,
to be
what countries are allowed to be in Eurovision?
so as long as you are a member of the European Broadcasting Union, even if you're not in Europe, but as long as you're a
Okay,
member
that's
of
always confused me.
it's kind of Europe plus, as Ari says, yeah. So you've got all the countries that you know of from Europe. Russia were banned this year for fairly obvious reasons,
Yeah.
as were Belarus. Canada's joining next year. That's news to me, Ari. But it would make sense because they would have a rebroadcaster of like EBU affiliated programming in Canada, and they've got a strong.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh my god, what is going on here? Katja and Tegan, settle down. Whoa! Tegan just full tried to run Ari off the road. Jesus. So Australia is part of it because we, have the SBS does an incredible job over here. They've got a new channel launching, by the way. Have we heard of World Watch? I'll talk about that in a second. Anyway, but also like Azerbaijan is not in Europe and yet they're allowed to compete. Israel also not in Europe and yet they're allowed to compete. So, there are exceptions to the rule. Yeah, that's my fault, Ari, sorry. And so obviously following Russia's little oopsie they done with Ukraine,
A big oopsie.
they were banned this year. They may still be banned next year. We'll see. But the competition was devised after World War II to help bring Europe back together. Like that's the
Makes
whole
sense.
point of it is to bring people together, and it is still doing that. That's very cool.
And to have Russia there would not do that.
No. Although there is, with these juries that had their votes removed because it was dodgy, there were voting irregularities in the jury that I think I was mentioning. And like 3 of the countries are Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Romania.
I do feel bad for Russia because that shouldn't be what your country's leader has done should affect all citizens of that country.
Yeah, but at some point you got to take a stand. It would just bring the competition into disrepute, Anyhow, so there's a whole bunch of rules about what you can send. The song cannot have been released prior to September 1st the previous year. So when it hits September 1, anything that comes out is eligible for Eurovision. Can't be more than 3 minutes. Because one year Italy sent a song that was 5 minutes long and it bored everyone shitless.
That's fair.
And so they went, right, new rule, no more than 3 minutes.
And there's also probably a minimum of like over a minute and a half or something.
No. Technically,
Really?
no minimum. No. So if you wanted to do a 60-second song, you could. But I guess the thing is, if you're going to send someone over there.
I'm very annoyed with how music has gone lately, where most songs are like 2 minutes. I don't like that. I understand why. It's mostly because of Spotify and how Spotify pays artists.
But also, I think there's wider trends. I mean, if you look back at songs like the Beatles, right?
Yeah,
Their
like
songs,
you look at Beatles and
their songs
Meatloaf,
were also
like that. They were like 6 minutes.
Well, no, you go back to the Beatles and like, Hey Jude was a long one, but they're really big hits.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 2 minutes 12, 2 minutes 13.
But like I was saying, like thinking about Meatloaf with Paradise on the Dashboard
Oh
Lights.
yeah, well,
It's like 13 minutes.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, that's too long, but it's a good song though.
Great song. Except they used it
That's
to
right.
us to try to teach us not to drink and drive in high school, and now I can't. Now I can't unpair those
Oh
two.
no!
It was a weird
I don't know,
class
like,
that day.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, okay, yep, it's all happening here.
This is a cluster.
Yeah, it's a fiesta. It's a clown fiesta.
Nice.
Hey, I'm out of second gear now. So, yeah, the reason that songs are moving that way, I mean, for a while, you know, songs were hitting 3.5, 4 minutes, and 3.5 was kind of the standard that came in when a lot of Swedish songwriters came in and kind of
Yeah.
took over in the US and the UK. Seasonals are not too bad this week, Brian. Welcome in. So, but now it's actually less to do with Spotify, although that's part of it. It's actually more to do with TikTok because... Sorry, Ari.
Not really, because TikTok will take a really long song and take a certain section of that said long song and make that the whole sound.
See, you would think that, right? However, artists are now looking at that and going, well, why do I need to create, like, verse, chorus, bridge to final chorus, if I can just create, like, a really hooky verse and a single chorus.
Sound really good.
Yeah, and there are artists coming out with, like, 60-second long songs, and that's how long the song is.
Well, remember that song that came out on TikTok that was like, Astronaut in the Ocean, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
By,
it,
Mas Wolf.
They-
What you
It's a
know
good
about
song.
rolling down in the
don't
deep.
do that.
That one.
Yeah, but the thing is, you listen to that song on TikTok, sounds great. You go to listen to the whole song, and then you find out that's the whole song.
Yeah.
That's not good.
But the thing
You think
is,
there's
like,
more to be listened to, and there isn't.
I mean, in my day-to-day job, you know, I talk a lot with artists and who are trying to promote their songs and
You're
who are doing
a
it.
radio host, yeah.
And they're, first of all, feeling pressure. The ones who are with record companies feel a lot of pressure to become TikTok content creators now, to the point where that's kind of taking over the music that they're using. And when it gets to that point, and whoa, this track, when it gets to that point, and when you're trying to create a song that is going to work in a TikTok context, it's very, very difficult to make it an authentic song that is really timeless and really means something.
No.
You know, there's a lot of artists who are creating really cool songs, but with the thought of, okay, what's the TikTok hook on this going to be so that we can promote it? And for a while, there was a really weird glut of, like, what was it? It was like, don't tell my label that I'm releasing this song. Hey, Flynn82, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow earlier. Really appreciate it. Sorry, there was something wrong with the follow timeout thing. I think it was making people wait a week rather than 10 minutes, which was not the intent. So I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, it shouldn't have been set for 7 days. Something broke in the matrix. It's now 10 minutes. It's fine. Welcome in.
The commitment for actually coming back in 7 days to be saying hi.
Yeah, it's just something that would not happen. So I'm glad I looked at it and fixed it, because, whew. So thank you for sticking around, Flynn. Really appreciate it.
All right. That was the second race, yeah.
We got it.
Yeah.
We won the trial.
We did the things.
What was I going to say? Do we want to do a Horizon Open? The challenge is win any open racing event in a Ford. If we do it as a group and one of us wins in a Ford, I think that does it for the whole group.
Just what?
I think so.
I assure you of that.
I'm not, but while we're here, let's do some open racing.
Okay, now one of us has to... What if one of the players is called that for boy? Can we use any vehicle we want, or is that not how it works?
That should really count, shouldn't it?
Unable to join session. Diagnosis.
I've reset it. It should come through
Oh,
now.
there it's good. Good now.
Anyway, so yeah, these artists are feeling a lot of pressure to kind of release songs that, you know, have a really catchy TikTok hook to the point where that's kind of the main priority now so that it can go viral. And it really, like the first few times it happened, and artists were like, oh, yeah, here's this
And
new song.
they usually put that section right at the start as well. So when you go listen to that song, you hear the good bit that you like, and then the rest of the song is
Yeah. But even you look at artists like the Kid Laroi, like a lot of his songs are pretty short.
Uh-huh.
And you know, the songs are doing huge numbers, and that's important to note.
What's the type of car we should take for this?
It's street racing, so I would recommend a Ford.
Okay, well, yes, but like, is it off-road or what's
This is
going on?
street racing, so
Oh, okay.
I'm getting in the Shelby GT 350R from 2016. The Ford Shelby GTR 350. So anyway, and this is the kind of the gap that we're seeing between artists who are creating music so that it can have a life on TikTok and draw in followers that way, so that people will like listen to their music, versus people like, I mean, Kendrick Lamar just dropped his new album on Friday. And that's like, that's been a global event, you know. Story Girl, my goodness, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been lovely having you here. I know I haven't talked about too much that you might have been able to contribute to, but it's always lovely to see you here. Enjoy your nap. Have a good one.
It's not letting me join.
It says event 99% complete. Oh, now it is. Now it's in.
I have to do that thing where I go to press Y, go to the convoy, and then press join session. But every time I do that, it says unable to join, and then gives me a diagnosis.
Oh. I'll see if it lets you in a sec.
Maybe.
Oh, it says Ari's left the convoy.
It does say that.
Alright, I may have to like invite you all back in. I don't know what's going on here. Oh no, it says you joined the convoy now, Ari.
Is it doing the same thing for me?
Alfresco says, have you tried pressing Y with a sledgehammer? Got some uni work done later today? Yeah. It's important to get it done. I hope it's going super well, Story Girl. Excited to hear about all that you're creating there. And Icarus first cohort. I haven't heard of it, but it sounds fun. Hope you've been enjoying it. Oh, we're in. Or at least I'm in. Let's see.
You're in. I don't know about me and Ari.
I'm still laughing at Alfresco saying, if you tried pressing Y with a sledgehammer. That's great. High distinctions so far. Of course you have. Holy shit.
What you do is you put your controller on a desk, and then you get a Thor's hammer, right? You just drop it.
Yeah, it seems to have kicked you all out of the race, so I'm going to back out of it. And
That's not fun.
Ari. Filthmonger. Still love that for you. Okay, I'm going to quit out. Quit Horizon Open. Can't believe you went there, Ari. Can't believe you said that. Okay. Okay, I've got the Ferrari 512R, which is nice. I haven't even looked in the shop yet.
Nothing to really be desired.
I'll buy the natural suit because it just rules it out of appearing in the
Yeah,
And the
I
spinner.
always buy the clothing and the horn or whatever is in there.
The Veneno, is that shop only?
No, that you can buy that from the auto show
Yeah, okay. I'll stuff it then.
for about 4.5 mil, and then you can buy it on the auction house for maybe like 2 mil.
Oh, easy. Created by a smallish NZ dev team, they're dropping updates weekly to fortnightly. Super deep tech and talent trees. Interesting persistence multiplayer model. Nice. Nice. All right. Love
Thing
that.
is, I'd say 700 Forza points is worth a lot more than 2 mil though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think they're just priced wrong.
Yeah, no.
I think the sticker will say exclusive instead of hot deal. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm going to do the event labs then. Let's have a go at Coaster.
Like what?
Well, there's whatever this event lab is here.
Oh, the one with the dinosaur in it?
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
No, just the picture wise. Is it the one with the C8 or is it the one with the dinosaur on it?
No, it's the C8.
Oh, like, I don't know if that one's co-op. I think a friend of mine told me you could only do it solo.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's do the other one then. Let's co-op the other one. The dinosaur one. The Sierra Annual River Run.
Yeah.
It's simply a tradition, Ramiro explains. We race on the dry riverbed to guide the river when it comes the next season. Every driver who's worth his salt... We're right here, bro. We are right here. Every driver who's worth his salt, their salt, has completed the run and gave all the people watching a show to remember. Now it is your turn. I like the storytelling. I don't love the assumption that everyone who races is male. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's PvP.
Where does it say that?
In the flavor text on the festival playlist. Oops, sorry, other way. Just this one just here if you're looking on the stream. Every driver who's worth his salt has completed the run and gave all the people watching a show to remember. It's only PvP, so I'm going to drop out. Otherwise, it's going to pit us against each other and we're all going to have a miserable time.
No, that's not true. One of us is going to have a great time.
Yeah, but the rest of us. Well, the thing is, because it's an event lab thing, it wasn't made specifically by Microsoft. Like, this is a fan creation.
Yeah.
That they've elevated to...
They've just featured it.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm going to drop out anyway because I don't particularly want the MG thing. I got the Ferrari before I joined the stream. I just joined the races for the sake of
Oh, nice.
joining the races.
Well, thanks for hanging out. It's been real.
I'm still going to stream.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just won't be in Discord.
That's cool. Well, thanks for hanging out in Discord. Either way, I appreciate it.
Right, goodbye.
Bye. Have a good one. Stay safe. Croissant. Oh. So I'm not quite sure what I need to be... Oof. Oh, okay. They've put really tight, like, what are they called? Made it so that you can't hit the thing. I think that's the first time I've heard your voice, Shin Protector Man. They've made it so you can't wall ride, was what I was trying to say. Oof. The crowd grows wild. First of all, the crowd grows wild. There's not a single person in there. the crowd all scream identically, which is hilarious. We can't add people as props, but you would think they'd be able to, like... Yeah, it should be crowd goes wild, not grows wild. You would think they'd be able to, like, put in some pre-populated stands. Although maybe they have to, like, manually place people into each location. It could have been, because I did end up out of bounds at the Baja Festival. I took some photos of it. I don't know whether I put them on Instagram, but I'm sure I put them on Twitter. The stands should be called the sits. Yeah. I thought that was the case. Oh, they want you to pick us. Oh, because you don't stand, you sit. Yeah, I get it. I'm with you. I understand what you're saying. I'd love a challenge that's like, do a jump and like park your car in between like a really wedge, like two walls like this, and just like stick the car like right in the middle like that. And it's called If It Fits, I Sits. I think that would be very funny. We did a games match and you jumped on a ramp and it ended while you're in the... Yeah, that sounds right. Let me see. Oh, yes! 300,000 credits. Love that for me. We had a little bit of a later start today because of the nature of Eurovision. So we're actually at the point where I would normally take a break, but because we're on such a roll, let's keep going. All of the sudden, you have a gearbox full of neutrals. Also, shout out to the podcast Box of Neutrals who look at Formula One. I don't know if they're still releasing episodes, but friends of mine, I should look into that. Get a fast car in this. If you get all of the horns, is Yesko going to give me enough grip here? Or the IE? Let's go the IE. So if you get all the cars, it'll keep spinning up cars. But if you get all of the clothing and horns and anything that's not a car or money, eventually it gets to a point where it's only spinning up cars and cash. Oh, yep, I see. Ah, okay, interesting little puzzle there. It's all downhill. That's good fun. But I'm going downhill here and it's actually picking up speed, so I might end up okay. I figured that that's what would happen, Ari, because that's what it means when you got a gearbox full of neutrals. If you got a box of neutrals, your gearbox is blown up. And the only way that you're going to move is going to be a neutral, because every option that you pick, whether you pick first gear or second gear or third gear, is in fact all neutrals. You know what? I don't mind this. This is a good challenge. Oops. That will punish me. Do a burnout with handbrake. But I can't accelerate. This must be what it feels like to actually drive around the city. Oh, there we go. That's easy. Downhill. Nice little speed bump here. Little speed buff might be what I'm trying to say. Yeah, easy. That's good fun. I liked that. Come on. Don't bomb out at the end. Yeah, plenty. Nice. Nice little puzzle. I like it. I like it a lot. Good job. Well done, all concerned. But yeah, as you say, if you own all the cars, you still spin up cars. It's just things that are like horns and outfits, props, that sort of thing. Once you've got one of those, because you can't wear two, outfits at the same time. So once you got one of them, it just unlocks it for whenever you want to have it. Same goes for horn. But for cars, you will keep unlocking them. And now that they've got the just send it on to someone else option, which is fantastic. I think that's really useful. It's just so much nicer. Because you've got that incentive of unlocking like kudos points to be nice to other people, because it boosts your score in game. I've got 28 kudos at the moment. Hey, there's Ari. Hello. Unfortunate camera placement. Okay. Festival playlists. Win any Horizon Open racing event in a Ford. If I go to Horizon Open, custom racing, road, bring it back to like A. I don't love my chances here because you've got to actually win it. And I don't think I've won an open race. Because people in open racing are very sweaty. Very, very sweaty. Hard sometimes, hard all the time. Very, very challenging. I still haven't won an eliminator. Okay, so Grim Recap, a friend of the stream, has said if you take the country's fake jury votes out of the final scoreboard, so oh shit, yeah, it's got to be 4, doesn't it? Thank you. If you take so Azerbaijan, Romania, Georgia, Montenegro, Poland, San Marino, if you take their fake jury scores out of the final scoreboard, Portugal drops below Norway, Italy drops below Moldova, Spain leapfrogs the UK into second, and Ukraine wins by 170 points instead of 172. But that's all that happens. So, you know, it doesn't majorly affect the outcome, which I think is interesting. All right, picking a Ford this time. Thank you, Alfresco, for pointing that out to me. Focus? Or the Brocky? Or the Mustang? Not that car. That one was a bad one. It might have to be the Focus. Bit of a nana. Yeah, well, I mean, I think that was part of it. The fact that, you know, there had been some dodginess in the voting and a little bit of uncertainty about what they might say. Like, I've never seen it before. So to get, what's his name? Martin Estradile? Oostendorp. Morton. It's some name like that. Martin had to read their votes for them. And I hadn't... What's it? I don't know how it's pronounced. I thought I heard someone say Martin Estradile, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I think I looked it up, and it was like Oostendorpen? I don't know, okay? I can't help it. I heard what I heard. Anyway, the head guy read out their votes for them. And it wasn't until, because I was like, oh, that's weird. Why would they... Well, the first one, it was, I think, Azerbaijan that couldn't... That's his name. Well, yeah, it's true. So when he first read out, I think Azerbaijan were first to vote and be replaced by Martin. And he was like, oh yeah, we can't get a connection with them. And I was like, oh, poor Azerbaijan. But I had read the article being like, wow, some of the jury scores have been overturned. I hadn't put 2 and 2 together. And then I tweeted like, wow, we're up to 2. Like, I've never seen it happen, and now we've had it happen twice. And then realized, or because someone replied in my tweets, because I said, wow, there's been 2. And they were like, yeah, there's going to be 6. And I went, oh. But then 3 of them did get to read theirs out. So, like, San Marino read theirs out. Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Romania didn't read out theirs, but Montenegro did. San Marino did. And... what was the 6th one? Poland. Theirs did. We never did find out. Did anyone end up giving that wolf a banana? Like, did anyone? Did anyone think it was gonna happen? Like, why would it not? Someone give the wolf a banana. It wasn't a cute little song, it was a request. Now, I had also heard a rumor that Subwoofer, who performed the hit song Give That Wolf a Banana, there's a rumor that it's just Ylvis of What Does the Fox Say fame. But perhaps more importantly, of Stories from Norway the musical fame. Well, it's Norway. We've seen Stories from Norway the musical. And the production and the cadence of some of the songwriting, like the lyricism, the way it's delivered, all lines up as being Ylvis for me. It is once again time for me to remind you, if you haven't seen Stories from Norway the musical, one of the best television shows of all time, underrated classic, and I say underrated because it's so niche, very few people would have seen it, but it's hysterically funny. Okay, well, we're going to be ahead of him. Oof. Oof. Stonks. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win this. One of the people they suspect produced Sweet But Psycho. Makes sense. Where is Ava Max from? Who produced Sweet But Psycho? Yeah, good one. Who produced Sweet But Psycho?
Circuit, according to some information I found on Wikipedia.
Yeah, I'm not doing this again. See, I don't think it was Tix, because Tix was reading out results for the jury from Norway, and I don't think they let someone read out the votes as the spokesperson if they're involved with the competition this year. I don't think they're allowed to do it. C600. You know how I'm going to have to do it? This way. Hot hatch is... Do I not have a hot... Oh, yeah, there, in the middle. Well, it's going to be one of these two. Tix was certainly there, wasn't he? Okay, so that's where they want us to jump to. So let's go here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I tell you what, Mika was far too competent a host.
Recalculating route.
Like, the only host that is allowed to be competent is Petra Miede. From back when it was over in... Well, which one was she from?
You have arrived at your destination.
Petra Miede. No. Eurovision host Petra Miede. There we go. Swedish. Bork, bork, bork. Petra Miede is a Swedish comedian, dancer, actress, and television presenter. She was amazing. She hosted in 2013 and 2016. Tix was judging 2021 Norwegian Idol. I don't think he was on 20... No, but there was a suggestion that Tix was part of the Norway. Like Norway's subwoofer. Someone was saying Tix was the guy in the spacesuit, and it's like, well, he couldn't be because he was reading out the votes in Norway. Who commentated the Oz Eurovision? It was not good. Oh, no, okay. You know who was great? Miff Warhurst. She's lovely. Miff Warhurst was fantastic and engaged and switched on. Joel Creasy? He was fine. Hello, Seabob. Welcome in. Joel Creasy was fine. I don't think Joel Creasy likes doing it anymore. I think he's kind of at the point where he's just phoning it in. I don't think he wants to do it anymore. He made a few jokes that Miff did not laugh at. Not even in like a, you know, laughing to try to make it, like, make it clear that that was a joke. Some of it Miff was just not having. Yeah, so we watch it live. It starts at 5 a.m. for us. So 5 a.m. Wednesday, 5 a.m. Friday, and 5 a.m. Sunday. That's when we watch Eurovision. But then they replay it because a lot of people, like a lot of people, have like Eurovision parties on the Friday and Saturday night.
Turn around.
Miff doesn't take shit. And I've met Miff Warhurst and she's so delightful. She's so lovely. Also, I went to a record... She's delightful. She's lovely. I adore her. Yeah, we were at the Music Victoria Awards last year. Because I was presenting an award and she was hosting the whole thing. She is back on Spicks and Specs, yeah. There's a whole brand new season coming this year.
arrived at your destination. Turn around.
Well, it's not back on yet. I think I read they were doing like 10 episodes. But they're from the new like hour-long format. Ylvis couldn't represent Norway because there'd be conflicts of interest. They work for NPR. Oh, of course. NPR, NKR? NPK? Whatever the Norwegian public broadcaster is. Yeah. NPR, National Public Radio in the US. I'm like, wow, that's news. I'm thrilled for them, but I didn't expect it. Just random Norwegians Ylvis hosting an episode of All Things Considered. The voice from Ylvis taking over the morning edition this morning on NPR.
You have arrived.
Ylvis appearing weekly on Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me. Ylvis hosting a special Norwegian episode of This American Life. Like, I could carry on. I could continue on. I won't. But I would watch and listen to everything. Why is that car appearing? They do have similar height. Yeah, I suspect it's Ylvis, but they just can't say it's Ylvis. I think that would explain it if they're with NPK. That would make a lot of sense. $277. What do I need to get? 282. What speed do they want us to get to through here? $281.6. Okay. Let's just say 282 conservatively. Oh. Yeah, I reckon it's Ylvis. I'm also really excited because Stories from Norway the Musical bangs so hard. It's so, so good. And Australia bought the rights to it. So we're soon going to get... what's their name? We're getting Stories from Oz the Musical. Looking at, like, classic moments from Australian history. And instead of Ylvis, it's the Chaser. Which is going to be sensational. The Chaser, a comedy group from Australia, who most recently, a couple weeks ago, went #1 on the iTunes charts in Australia after releasing a song which was just a supercut of clips of Australia's Prime Minister Scott Morrison that had been cut up to make it sound as though he is aroused by coal. I'll leave that up to you to determine what that song might be called. Well, they did release songs. Oh, Subwoofer. Yeah. I mean, we know that sometimes in the music industry, things can be a little bit, manufactured. which is fine. We've all been there. You know, S Club 7 were great. Speed zone failed. This is very difficult. Although, as I think about it, like, it does happen. It does happen. Here's what I'm gonna do. That people get signed to major labels without having released anything before. Because, I remember hearing about Dominic Fike. Can't shortcut through there. Dominic Fike, I think it was. If it wasn't Dominic Fike, it was the dude who did Hit Me Up, but I can't think of his name. And they don't have Norwegian accents at all. Yeah, I have a feeling it was Dominic Fike that I'm thinking of, who had never released a song and got signed to a major label. So I think it's definitely possible. Gosh. Get in. Oh, fail the speed zone. By the way, and we're talking about Eurovision, and there are certain things that I think if I mention them might be a little bit TOS on Twitch, but I will say, go back and look at the Måneskin performance, and in particular, look really, really closely at the lead singer's outfit. Okay? Can't say any more than that. But just go and have a look when Måneskin did their special performance at the grand final. Just really take in the lead singer's outfit. I'm just saying. If you haven't seen it, you'll know it when you do. No, although that was very funny. They said they got asked, do you have any advice for the rest of the contestants? And they said, yeah, stay away from the table. Now that is funny. Because one of them like leaned down to pick something up and it looked like they were doing coke off the table last year. And they had to like issue a public apology or correction and just be like, no, that's not what we were doing. How can I reset the world? No, not even that. Not even that. Just the outfit. Ari knows what we're talking about. Eliminators should properly reset the world, right? Oh my god, I would have blitzed it this time. Alright, I'm just gonna get a bigger run up next time.
Incoming card drops.
Yeah, I feel like... Were they gonna do... There may have been, like, somebody else performing Zitti Buoni. I mean, I liked the new song. I understand why they wanted to, you know, really launch the new song. Whoa, we went under the map there. I understand why they wanted to launch the new song. I feel like there may have been like a reference to it. I feel like there was a joke about this is what, like in their intro, it was like, this is what the Sound of Beauty sounds like. And then you hear like the opening riff. I distinctly remember hearing that. Mika, what was with... So you know when they got to the jury votes, right? Laura disappeared for 2/3 of the jury votes. Which is like not there. And then all of a sudden it was just like Mika and what's his name? The dull one. Next to him. Struggling through. And then all of a sudden they came back and it's like, Laura's here, everybody. What was with that? Laura was so delightfully chaotic. Described by Miff Warhurst as a woo girl because she just says woo a whole lot. It just seemed like she was constantly like right on the edge of leading a revolt. Alessandro Catalan did the same in second semi. That's the one I'm thinking of. The other guy, Alessandro. I don't think Alessandro Catalan did a great job. Laura Pausini, big fan of. Jessie J lookalike. She was great. Mika was there to kind of give a sly wink and a nudge to be like, yeah, can you believe I'm hosting this here? Well, I loved when they had to... the producers were like, right, let's put Sweden in, and then let's put Australia straight after them. And then let's put the UK immediately after Australia. But wait, don't Australia and the UK and also to an extent Sweden have like gigantic props that are going to take ages to get on and off? Yeah, they do. Okay, so what are we going to do to like when... And they timed it. Someone timed it at rehearsal. And it took 4 minutes to get the Australian set off and get the UK set on. And so they were like, well, we're going to have to fill for 4 minutes. What are we going to do? So we had Laura Pausini bashing out a bit of Volare. 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 Whoa. That one. That was sick. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it would have absolutely been planned, right? Like, they would have known it was happening. Because it could have taken, like, a proper... 4 minutes to get all the set on. So you could tell that they were really padding when the introduction, it was like, let me give you the full song. Written by these people, produced by these people, recorded and by these people. It's this. I did not drive out of the city like I should have. Like, they were really giving this song the wrap up, right? Like, it was just desperately to fill in time. Oh, bother. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be dead here. We got the Aussie broadcast version. So that bit did play out because it wasn't in an ad break. But anything that was like average filler content in the ad break, we did not get. I might manage to make this back in here. If I do, it's going to be unbelievable. Come on, don't ruin me here. 100% uncut. Yeah, it was geo-blocked in our region because we had it on SPS On Demand. Because SBS, our host broadcaster, they funded Sheldon getting all the way over there, so it only makes sense to, you know, give them the honor of having exclusive broadcast rights. Yeah, it's weird without the commentary. Definitely weird without the commentary. Oh, hello. Yeah!
Turn around.
No, you don't. Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna be out now.
Recalculating route.
I don't even know where I'm going here.
Turn right.
Ah, via RUV in Iceland. So you had the goodest boys. It is in Australia. If there is a host broadcaster that has broadcast rights in your country, that'll be geo-blocked, so you have to go through their streaming service. But we couldn't get it in Australia. We had to go through SBS. Anyway, Iceland, you would have been there in that era. Yeah. International viewers, as in people who don't normally have a host broadcaster. So, like, people in Canada, who there is no Canadian broadcaster of Eurovision, at least as far as I'm aware.
Turn left.
America? Anyway, terms of broadcast are different, but some countries have exclusive broadcast rights on their host broadcaster, so they didn't get the YouTube version. But after, yeah, right, after the live version has gone out, often the like full uncut version will be made available after a period of time internationally. And so what happens is we watch it live at like 5 a.m. so that if there's a semi-final, we can vote. Weird that they're preparing for next year in Canada, but the station didn't want to broadcast this year at all. That is very strange. Are we sure Canada are joining Eurovision? Yeah, wow. It was announced 27th of April. That's why I didn't hear it. Canada will officially join ESC for 2023. We respect your privacy. Do you agree to these cookies? Ugh. Entered into the... Oh, well, Celine Dion, obviously. No, I don't want to accept. Provinces and territories will compete first. Oh, so you're getting like a full-blown kind of... Yeah. The 10 provinces of Canada will battle it out in qualifier competitions in the hope of reaching the semi-finals and the grand finale competition. The build-up competition to find Canada's Eurovision entry will be called Eurovision Canada and will premiere in 2023. Love that. I will be all over that because Canada's got some great music. Yeah, Azerbaijan, Israel, Turkey, Georgia, Russia, Australia, Morocco, Cyprus. Like, a lot of these countries are not in Europe. That bangs. I'm really excited by that. Yeah, and I think as well, the fact that you'll have the kind of French-speaking side of the country as well definitely contributes to it. Oh, come back. I just need to cut that corner a little bit tighter. Oh, frick's sake. Oh, I would have got it. Hang on. 277.
Turn around when it is safe.
Okay. This is fine. They had this designated British guy on RUV. Hey, zombie. Good to see you. It wasn't just rebroadcasting like the English broadcast, was it? Because the English one used to have Sateri Wogan being the commentator. And then it became Graham Norton. Who, you know, is, I think we can say an acquired taste. It's live from IUV English. Interesting. I'll tell you what, I saw an amazing photo of the Ukrainian commentator commentating live from a bunker. That was an incredible photo. This is too hard. This is so frustrating. How are people even doing this? This guy is basically hired by IUV to make their English broadcasting better. Oh, that's cool. I suppose they've got, you know, KPIs they need to hit to keep people engaged. Oh, this is going to be it. More and more immigrants are coming to Iceland. Ah. Oh, don't do that. And from what I've seen, or at least what I've heard, Iceland is a pretty diverse, accepting kind of country. Oh, right. Sorry, just absolutely pissing myself at the thought of Joel Creasy and Miff Warhurst couldn't be there because they had to do the commentary on the Australian election instead. Sorry, that's so funny to me. two people who would have absolutely zero interest in it. Killed that. He's one of the few RUV English people at RUV, so he's got to do most of everything. Yeah. See, I'd love to go into a role like that, but I don't speak like the other language. I'd need to speak the other language. Alright, I've got to see how the hell to do this in some kind of video blog. Because this difficulty level... Oh, 280! Oh! God damn it. Alright. Let's do it. Zombie, how you been? Hope you're, now, you put in the order for the car, but it was going to take a while to arrive, wasn't it? Actually sent him an email if he was going to commentate on it because I enjoyed his humors, and he replied about the elections. That's really cool that you got a response. That's really cool. Oh, nice. So can you grab the broadcast from Iceland to be able to watch it while you're in Canada? Oh, come on. RUV has no geoblock on anything? Nice. You know what I found out the other... Actually, it was literally this morning. Because I had been wanting to watch the American Song Contest. But it was on NBC in the US, and, you know, their geo-blocking is quite strict. Turns out it was on SBS On Demand all along. You can watch Eurovision from RUV too. I'm not gonna lie, you've piqued my interest. This is gonna be the one! Yes! Finally!
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Took me bloody time. Whew. Photograph any hypercar and the Gran Telescopio. Which I want to say is like here. Yep, boom. Yep, there it is. I'm not in a hypercar. In the first semi, you're watching a bit from the BBC, but they talk too much. Yeah, well, that's the thing. They kind of feel like they have to make themselves heard. I've got to make it worth their while being there, so they just talk lots. But also, you know, they have to let everyone know how to vote, because we had a whole new voting process this year. Yeah. They were talking about, that is the Gran Telescopio. What do you mean? Am I too far away from the Gran Telescopio?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Maybe it needs to be the front of the Gran Telescopio. But then you get none. You got to rely on, I don't know, Twitter for your comedy. Weird. Huh. The thing is, you actually probably got some exclusive bits that you wouldn't have got on the other one because they would have had to go to ads. The press kit? Eurovision press kit. All right. We're gonna take a break for like 4 minutes, and then when we come back, I'm gonna do this treasure hunt and maybe a bit of Horizon Open, and we'll have a go at the weekly Forzathon thing. 4 minutes. All right, back. Got it. I've got this web link that Ari has shared. I've got it. It's fine. Let's not panic. I found it. I've got it. It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Ari, now you can post links. To your heart's content, really. Last time I gave you this ability, you begged me to take it off you. You begged me to take away your power.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So now you can post links. Two super wheel spins. Let's go. No, not the sword. Not the sword. with the sword. I saw there was a it was a really good piece by Teal QT, who was saying, like, really, I don't know why the mod logo, the mod icon, is a sword, because mods are not out here attacking people. You know, order of iceberg and have it shaved and sent to you. Oh my gosh. If I could, I would. It's a little difficult. Really, the logo for mod, that icon, should not be a sword logo, because mods are not out here stabbing people. It really should be like a shield icon, because mods are out here protecting us from the shitty people in the community. Why is the logo a sword and not a shield?
Turn around.
I'm like, you know what? It's a good point. Okay, something's busted because I can't bring up the filter. Yeah, last time I gave you diamond access, Ari, you begged me to take the diamond away. I remember it. I've got a clip. I've got the whole I've got the whole VOD up somewhere on YouTube. Anyway, you can share links now, so I'm very pleased. Very pleased. Oh, nice. Very nice. Stream decks are great. Oh, yes, it's the XL one. Also excellent.
Welcome back, Trinity.
Also very, very good piece of tech. Wait, what the just happened? It reset my progress on the Vul. Oh no. Oh, that sucks, Ari. What am I looking for here? Vul. Let's get into the Wuling, and then maybe we'll do the, like, force the game to reset situation. What do I love more? That even with the world's most powerful console, the Xbox Series X, it still can't run Forza Horizon 5 in its full-blown graphics mode? Or the fact that it actually is not necessarily tied to the Xbox, so if you just got like a bus-ass PC, you could. Like, what do I love more there?
Welcome back, Trinity.
Right, just out of curiosity, let's change the car to something else. This should work. Should work. So how long did you spend when you first got your Stream Deck, Ari, setting up like all of the different buttons that you had on it? Yeah, wise. Wise.
Welcome back, Trinity.
Thank you. Okay. Festival playlists. Change car. The basic Vul. And it doesn't work. So I've been doing all stuff on your computer while sitting on a couch for the last 7 years. Eating, playing, working, watching things. Yeah. Don't want to slouch so much, so you finally got yourself a real working desk. Nice. Very nice. Also, you've been using that computer for 7 years. That must be like Like, if it's still going, it's been a long runner. Oh, it is a new one. Yeah, right, okay. What about switching it to Horizon Solo? Will that help me? Was an iMac 2014 27-inch 5K, now an iMac 2020 27-inch 5K. You know, I've actually heard that the iMacs that have been, like, they're pretty easy to kind of adjust and rebuild and kind of spec up and still stay really decent. Are they the super thin ones, now that I think about it? Anything can break the stone door with a 3-star rating. Anything goes, and we're 3-starring something. A sword, a weapon such as a cutlass or a rapier, with a long blade for cutting or thrusting that's often used as a symbol of honor or authority. I take your point. I take your point.
In 400 meters, turn.
Why is my world map effed in some circumstances and not others? And more compact as well. I'm gonna... try... Is this a challenge? Smash 15 flower stalls? What is that? And Ari, they would have had to have made so many improvements over the last couple years that it would be worth getting the upgrade, you know? Even if the old ones weren't generating much heat. You know too much about weapon history? Yeah, but it's not about the weapon history necessarily. It's about, you know, what they stand for. For people who don't know much about weapons, which could well be newcomers to the site, they're going to wander in and see people with swords and go, ah, are you trying to stab me? Like, that's the thought process. It's just a bit of a weird vibe. You know what I mean? It's just a bit of a weird vibe. Ah, right. And how have you found it? Has it been good? It's awesome. Excellent. Oh, there's the Smash 15 Flower Stalls challenge. $5K Ultra with Forza. Gracious. Okay, that's sick. That is very sick. Really? Oh my god. Yard Gnome, indeed I have. How you doing? Video games are pretty good. I thought the YouTube was broken, so I'm glad you got through, Yard Gnome. How you doing? The 2014 one you got right when they released it lasted until last year. It's pretty solid. Yeah. I mean, I remember when I bought a Mac, it managed to last for, yeah, probably at the same time. 7, 8 years. Ah, well, welcome in. Good to have you here. Ari's here. A couple people hanging out. Right. I literally cannot believe that the weekly Forzathon is not working again. Oh, I didn't want to join a convoy. No, 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 no. Yeah. 7 years for $5,000. If it's still working well at the end of that 7 years. Right. Let me search weekly Forzathon. Just go into solo. This has been an understood solution since Forza launched in Forza Horizon 4 introduced them. The last patch was supposed to improve these problems, so that's why it's not mentioned here. It's in patch notes. Read them. That'd be a great point if it was true, but it's not. Gave it to a friend who didn't have a computer? Oh my gosh, you absolute angel. You know, access to computers, and Storygirl, who was here earlier, can tell you about it, but access to computers is something that can absolutely change people's lives, you know? Okay, I want a Horizon Solo. Yes, I want a Horizon Solo. Just go online.
The next Horizon Arcade event will begin any minute now.
Absolutely not, Anna.
Enjoy.
Oh, now you're over here. Hello. How you doing, Yard Gnome? Really bloody good to see you. It's been a while. Appreciate seeing you back. How have you been? What's been going on for you? I do see you every single week because your car is always in my races. Yeah. Been thinking of ya each week. Very nice to see you. All right. Yeah, look, no stress. It's totally fine. Okay. Do you reckon, now that I'm back to Horizon Solo, if I change car, it'll fix it? You know what? It's good security. It's good security, but it does take, you know, it becomes a bit of a chore. Okay. It's just broken. All right, I'm back to Googling again because this is so infuriating. Okay. Forzathon weekly. Okay. This looks like a pretty detailed list. Oh, right. Doing band stuff? Nice. I love that for you. How is it all going? Is it feeling, I mean, because now you're able to kind of get back together and practice in real life. Is it feeling, I don't know, a bit more, a bit nice to be kind of back together with everybody? Own and drive. This car. Yep. Switch quality mode. There's no vibration in controller. Hard reset? Yeah. Challenge can't be achieved. Tried it again. It was able to complete. You only started doing shows at the end of last year. Yeah, right. Of course. What's it like being back in front of a live crowd? Like, what's the energy been like among people? It's been an absolute blast. Oh, that's so exciting hearing you're recording soon as well. What's been the mood from the crowd who've been like, you know, in their... I mean, for a lot of them, it'll be like their first shows back, right? Like, are they reacting well? Are they kind of loving it? Is there kind of caution in the crowd? What is it? You're kind of worried seeing no masks at all at Eurovision? It was weird, wasn't it? Hey. Right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm in a different car. Literally quit out as far as I can. Yeah, I mean, I guess everyone at Eurovision kind of had to be triple vaxxed and all that. I actually know some people who were over in the press room for Australia. And I don't remember in any of the video footage that they shot anyone wearing masks either. Yeah, the whole COVID being de-emphasized thing, like, we are still, can I say it for the people in the back? We are still in the middle of a global pandemic. There are still people catching COVID. There are still people dying. And, you know, I was talking about this job interview that I took this week, and their company, it seemed, had done a lot of really, really excellent work in supporting people through COVID, but also they're like, no, it's still happening. We're still doing all these things. And I was like, yes, what a cool opportunity. So, you know, people still aren't coming into the office unless they need to, like, it's good stuff. All right, so I've driven down, I've driven out of a city. There's no loading indicator. I'm parked. I'm going to Horizon Solo. So it's not Horizon Life. I'm going to change the car to the required fuel. It's going to be the stock model, the base model fuel. Based on their public standpoints, they had to remain cautious with masking and stuff. Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess that's kind of to be expected, but also just like safety and security is paramount there, so. This is giving me a headache. This is making me so angry. How is it even possible? We are 7 months into a game that's getting monthly updates, and this issue that's been an issue since the start of the game is still there. And I don't even know how to tech report it. I can't even, like, there's no option in the game that's like, here is how to file a tech report. I'm going to file a tech report right now, and I'm going to end stream. Is there anything else I can do? Anyone else have any ideas about what will reset it? I don't understand what happened during the development during this game. It's so frustrating. I need to do one more thing, and that is, you know, just about impossible. Win an event in a Ford. Yeah, right. Anything can break the stone door with a 3-star rating. I don't know where the stone door is. That's my problem. treasure hunt on top of the world, Forza. Northeast of the Juggernaut start gate. The created nice. That's a different thing. So it's a trailblazer. Anything goes. 3 stars on the Puerta Petrea trailblazer. Oh, I know that one. Puerta Petrea is there. Yes. All right, I'm slowly learning my way around Mexico.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
All right, 3-star trailblazer. Let's do it.
You have arrived at your destination.
I don't even know which score I'm aiming for here. But I'm going to totally hit it. Yeah, we've done that a few times on stream as well. Oops. Closed and opened it. We've done the switch between graphics mode thing. We've tried completely quitting out and going back to the main screen. How to go at all of it? I may have to do it one more time. The frustrating thing was, I got in the VUL and it worked and it said, congratulations, here's your second challenge. And it was like, do a street race or something in the VUL. And I'm like, okay, this is achievable. But the map glitched and it wouldn't show anything. It wouldn't even bring up the filter of like, here is how to filter out what is available on the map. And so I'm like, oh, well, that's a weird issue. I'll just stop the game and restart it. And when I did that, it reset it from chapter 2 to chapter 1, and now I can't make it get past chapter 1 again. So it's capable of doing it. It's just not doing it. Which, as you can imagine, is utterly infuriating. It's incredibly frustrating. Mine stayed in the old season for like 30 minutes when you launched the game and did a similar thing. Did I do the treasure chest challenge? See, what is that? Okay, it needs to be just a little bit quicker this time. I need 26 seconds, not 25.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. You have arrived at your destination.
So what's been the go with the band Yard Gnome? Has there been like consciously making an effort to work on new music? Whoop. That's not where I wanted to end up. Have the songs just kind of been put together over the last few years and now you're finally getting into recording them? Like, how's the progress been like? This time it's gonna work. Sitting on a live set's worth of songs that haven't been recorded yet. Okay, that's good. Give it a go, Ari. I believe in you. Eat something. You can't concentrate on the stream deck if you're hungry. We're a hardcore band, and those 7 songs are about 15 minutes of music. Okay, so it's gonna be a quick album. Whoop. She hungry. Oh no! Oh no! And it's not even. Ah, that's so infuriating. Hold on. What do I want? Chat ID? Hold on, let's hear the guy out. I mean, he makes a good point. I can't fault what he said. Now, the good news is that this will finally at least unlock this one. I was just impressed with how quickly he managed to get, like, all 3 of them on and visible, you know? Like, all at the once. It's also frustrating that the video itself is not appearing in my, like, on my channel. So I can't even go and, like, delete it. More than 20 to 25 minutes is just decadent. I mean, first of all, I love the word decadent. That's a stunning word. I've got the video link to the YouTube. Okay. If I open up the video link for the YouTube, am I gonna have... Oh, Jesus. nakedhd.xyz. No, don't add as a moderator. Hide user, for fuck's sake. That one? All right, they're reported. The problem, the problem is, I can't, like, ban. Wait, go back. What's that? Remove. Report. Yes, there we go. What did I say? What did I say, Ari? Did I say a no-no word? Sorry. There was an amazing TikTok this week of, like, a diversity group at a school over in the US. Oh, that's fine. Over at some school in the US, it was like their QSA group or whatever it was. And some kid is there flicking through... I'm telling you. Some kid is there flicking through, like, a presentation. The kid is off camera, but there's, like, a PowerPoint presentation that's on a screen. And this kid is reading out what is written on the screen as he flicks through it. And the first screen is a picture of Sonic. And he's like, Sonic says Slurs are bad. Oh my god, there's 3 more. 4 more have just gone through. Put user in timeout. Bro, just go website and girl. Well, I mean, if that's what it's called, like that's child abuse, I can report that under. And you know what? It's always nakedhd.xyz. Like, what is that? Anyway, reading this like PowerPoint presentation. It's like, Sonic says slurs are bad, and then the whole like rest of the room starts like reading along with him. It goes to the next slide. It's like Tails says Sonic is mid. And the next one's like Knuckles says slurs are no words, and it goes on and on and on. It's very funny. It is very, very funny to me. I rate it very highly. It's good gear. All right, seeing as how the Vuel thing is not going to work, I'm going to do one last attempt. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to end stream because there's only so much I can do. There's only so much I've got the time and the capacity to do. There's 2 more have come through. There's 3 more. What the f is going on? Why is there like no... Like there's no way to like straight up ban a user from your channel. Well, I mean, I understand spreading the good word. Report. Whoa, okay, that is child abuse. Dupe and blank teen girls with us? Report. That's... Yeah. That's child abuse. It's not coming up on the screen. If anyone has YouTube open, you're seeing it. Batch. I have a feeling YouTube might be bad. I think YouTube might be the imposter. Okay? I'm just saying. I think YouTube might be the imposter. Baffling. All right, here's what I'm going to do about it. Because I am a clever person. Just going to hide all of them. And then, like, how do I, in chat settings, like, just straight up, like, close comments? There's no way to do it. The absolute lack of thought in the moderation on YouTube is dreadful. All right, I'm in a Vuel and it's not registering, so... Screw it, we're just going to end stream. And next week, I'm just going to disconnect YouTube and we'll stop multi-streaming. And we'll only go out on Twitch, and then hopefully it'll be a little bit quicker because it won't have to go out via Restream. How's that sound? Does that sound good? Because that sounds good to me. I would enjoy that. Let me get a photo of whatever that was. YouTube has been lost for the last 5 years. It's just a mess, right? And like, I don't know anyone who's been on YouTube who has come away from it being like, wow, that was a really good experience. The only people who are the people who are just like loaded rich and don't have to moderate the comments because they've got a team of people to do it for them. Meanwhile, where did my moderation window go? Got it. Yeah. There's nobody at Twitch and nobody at YouTube who have any authority who are being thoughtful about their viewers and about what they're even about. No one's making decisions that are in the interest of their users. Not a single one. All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to stop railing against the platforms that I'm currently streaming on. Whomst is live. If anyone has any recommendations, pop them in chat now. Otherwise... Is Embrine live? I don't think Embrine is live at the moment. No. Strembrine? You're kidding, right? Why? What the... No, he is there. Okay, let's raid Strembrine then. Hey, thanks for hanging out today, everyone. It's been super real. It's been some good chat, good conversation. I loved everyone getting together and teaming up to take on the game earlier. That was good fun. You'll leave voice. Hey, thanks for hanging out in voice. Sorry. Thank you for hanging out in voice. It's been real nice having you. I've really enjoyed having you here. But also everybody has been really cool. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so we're going to head across to Strembrine. Huge thank you to everyone who's here in the chat. Flynn as well. I hope I get to learn a little bit more about you over the next few weeks. I usually stream about this same time each week, so... and you won't be locked out for the week for whatever reason that was blocked for. Alfresco, Ari, Charlotte, Darian, Flynn, your name's in the credits. King Rattlesnake, LPA, Logan, Embrine, Phoenix, Seabob, Shiv Protector Man, Story Girl, Strawberry, Speed Demon, Turbo Mustang, Versatile, Insane Zombie, and Yard Gnome. And welcome in. I don't know why we got so many follows today, but I like it. Darian Sims, Flynn82 Lives, King Rattlesnake, Logan, Strawberry, a sequence of numbers. Versatile021. I have a feeling Strawberry sequence of numbers might be a spam bot. It's just the vibe I get. I'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging out.